All right. Hey guys, what's up? I'm gonna show you guys a play-by-play of how my offense really works. And I know it's been a long time since I recorded anything. And the last videos I did, it was hard to put add the audio on for some unknown reason. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm gonna have to do it back old school the way I was doing it before. I'm recording from my iPhone 6 Plus, and it's just gonna have to be the way that it's gonna be. All right, first of all, I'm gonna break down a couple of plays that I already showed online, like the blue motion glitch. And here's the very first play that I'm about to show you. All right, you'll notice that you got McFadden right out there. This time nobody came around with him going to the outside. So you can tell that this person was playing like a base defense. They put in base so nobody moves. Like a man aligned base. So you kind of already knew that that out route was going to be open. And you can see that it was perfectly executed to make a 28 yard gain. Let's check out a couple of other things. We're going to check out how to beat the man press coverage. All right, this is a motion play from the big tight, and you'll notice that you can see that his man-to-man coverage, Webb came all the way across to cover Bryant, so that basically lets you know that it's man-to-man. And that's the biggest thing of running motion, is to know if you're being covered in man or zone. Now, this guy was running this linebacker all day, and he was using it to run right through this A gap to either stop the run or stop the pass. So I had to make sure that that he kept with it, because sometimes you have to make sure that the person is consistent to make sure that you can run certain plays. And you'll notice that the play action, it stops a lot of the nano glitches, the nano blitzes. So you run the play action and you kind of show the ball right there, and then you push the R2 button to stop the play action. You'll see that he was stuck right there because he was stuck with it. And that the play action is on the right side of the field, but our throw is going to be all the way on the left side of the field. Now, I like to run this play against people who like to use the Seahawks or anybody that has a strong defensive cornerback. I mean, Webb is not really special or anything, but that kind of lets you know that this is going to be money anyway. Doesn't matter. Now, we're going to watch that right there. Anytime you catch a cornerback in that position, straight from the line, he is automatically toast. He's toast for a few reasons. Because, first of all, he's out of bounds. All right? Which is the very important part of running this play from the short side of the fields. You get your man wide enough and motion enough that play, once he gets right there, it's all over. All right. Let's run it. Let's see it again. Once he gets right there, because even if he does catch up to the ball, he's going to be the very first player to touch the ball after he's been out of bounds. So, that's a penalty. That's automatic penalty, just in case he does happen to catch up with it. So, but you run the play action. You push the R when you see the, right at the last second, and all of this is pushing. You can see everybody else is bumping. Like he press covers that man. I don't know if anybody else was bumped on that play, but you can tell that it was press coverage right there. But you can't press this pattern, and you can see that he's left in the dust. He's got a safety in the middle of the field, which is definitely no help. Cover whatever it is. But that is basically an automatic. Once you catch that man, once he does like that, then he's toast. Ball's in the air. He's still trying to recover. He's out of bounds, so he can't really touch the ball. So he's gonna have to wait till my man catches the ball to be able to do anything. This makes an easy touchdown. I love to run this play against Richard Sherman because, watching Sherman try to chase him and knowing people that like to use Sherman just to play that man-to-man coverage, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. That's a free touchdown. Nobody's going to stop that. Just showing you a coverage that'll beat that man press. I'm also going to show you a few other things. Let's see. Yeah. All right, let's show you what happens when you happen to mess up the play. Okay? Now you see right here, if you happen to do the play action and you do it too early, and you stop the play action too early, something like this is going to happen. The quarterback is going to go outside of the play action. See, if you kept the play action, then McFadden was most likely going to get in his way. All right, but the quarterback comes out. That's a safety. That was a bad play on me. I was anxious because I was up on the sideline. But you can also see that even during the that coverage, that he was wide open. And let's see another couple of plays. Shot by Perriman. And of course, everyone knows on this sweep is just so devastating that you just have to cover it. So combined with the sweep, I usually try not to run the same play every single time. In fact, I probably have 60 plays that I run on a regular, and I try not to run the same play once. I try to run the same one play once a game. It's to keep people off guard and make sure that they're not locked in to whatever you're doing. If I make a play look like another play, it's really going to be the opposite. So that's always a good thing to have. Let's see what else. Oh, well, I'm not even going to emphasize how on a zone. If anybody wants to run a zone, like I said, you notice that he was running this right here, this middle linebacker, and you'll see a lot of people using that middle linebacker to kind of squeeze in there to get that to stop the running play. And this is real easy. Running the fullback out to the flat, and also running the running back out to the flat. That puts the fullback in a position where he can block this guy. I mean, this is easy money on any zone play. You have to stop that slant, that deep slant by whoever this guy is. So he's going to occupy this corner if he's in a deep zone, and he's going to occupy the safety right here. Because they have to be able to protect that play, which is leaving this man wide open all by himself to defend two people. Easy yards. Let's check out this. Okay. Now this was a stretch play. He was running that zone that was running to the inside. So it was real simple, real easy to call this play. No, you know, he was controlling the outside man. It was very easy to run this. You know, 26-yard gain. Run the ball, you run the ball, you run the ball, and you set it up for a pass. You're going to see this play again. The same blue motion. You notice that nobody came with him. A lot of times sometimes it means that one of these inside guys are man to man with him. Usually this man, because if you make the count, you'll think, okay, he's on this man, this guy's on him, that guy's on Witten, and maybe he might be on McFadden, but you see that nobody's on McFadden. But from the start, you can always tell who's on. Now he breaks out. This guy breaks out to the wide. Webb breaks out wide to cover McFadden. So you automatically know that this corner route is going to be open. Because there is just no possible way for them to cover him. You know, it's just impossible. Easy touchdown. Let's see if we can find anything else in here. Now, I'm gonna let you know first of all that I didn't make a lot of videos for last year because I just wanted to make sure that blue motion play was still going to be available. Because every time when I make something online, they usually patch it. And I ran that blue motion play last year in 2015 a whole lot. And I didn't want to put it online because once they see it online, they like to patch it. You know, they usually patch my stuff, but you know, that's why I didn't post for a long time. All right, well, you're gonna see that again, okay? A lot of these plays you're not gonna see. This one play that I use, I got this from somebody else, and this is a good reason why you should always look at your replays, even if you lose a game, because people run stuff, and sometimes you want to get into the play. I mean, you want to be able to play at your best, and you know, you might be running a generic play or generic nano blitz or something like that, and you want to see whatever works. You'll notice that this play, it was definitely a nano, because you can see that Suggs was coming in. And you know, it just makes sense for him to have one of his best linemen coming in. But you have 6 people blocking that. And and when you're on defense, that's what you want to look for the most. You want to look for 6 people blocking. And this man coming down, this play is almost impossible to stop. especially if you see that there's one person back there. It doesn't matter if it's a 4 deep or anything. That you give him a run straight up down the field, that's gonna be toast all day. The faster the person is, the better it is. You know, you have somebody like Randall Cobb running that, man, that is it's very difficult to stop. And that's all I got for you right now.